Influenza, the hidden killer that returns every year. Suspenseful, human, connected story, showing how something so common still silently kills thousands. Simple English, smooth continuity, emotional depth, no robotic tone, script. Influenza, the hidden killer that returns every year. Opening scene, soft piano, winter background, snow falls outside a small-town hospital in Illinois. Inside, the waiting room is full. Coughs echo through the air. A tired nurse adjusts her mask and whispers, "Greater than it's the same every winter. The flu never misses its season. Every year, the influenza virus returns, silent, familiar, and underestimated. People call it just the flu. But the truth? It's one of the deadliest recurring viruses in American history. It's the virus that doesn't need headlines, because it's always here. In 1918, the world met its worst version, the Spanish flu. It killed more people than World War I. Entire towns vanished. Families buried generations in weeks. And though that strain is gone, its descendants live on. Today's flu is weaker, but smarter. It mutates, evolves, hides in plain sight. It waits inside a sneeze, a handshake, a shared breath on a cold morning. Background, low hum, airport ambience. At an airport in Chicago, a businessman sneezes. He boards a flight to Dallas. By the time the plane lands, the virus has already spread to dozens of passengers. That's how influenza moves. Fast, quiet, invisible. It doesn't need a weapon, just a crowd. Narrator tone, serious. The virus attacks the lungs first. Fever, chills, muscle pain, and that deep, burning cough that won't stop. For healthy people, it's misery for a week. But for the elderly, children, and the sick, it can mean death. Every year, over 30,000 Americans die from influenza and its complications. Yet most people never realize how dangerous it truly is.
A doctor looks at a monitor. The oxygen levels drop on a patient, a young woman, only 28. She had ignored her fever for days. Now she's fighting pneumonia caused by the flu. Her mother stands beside her, crying softly. She said it was just the flu. She didn't think she needed the shot. Influenza changes its face every year. That's why vaccines must change too, constantly updated, redesigned, reimagined. It's a race between science and time. Some years, the vaccine matches perfectly. Other years, the virus mutates too fast. But even then, the shot can still save lives, reducing severity, preventing death, buying time. Doctors working long shifts. Children sleeping under blankets. Pharmacists restocking flu vaccines. News anchors warning, flu cases rising again. And somewhere, a scientist looks through a microscope, whispering, "We can't stop it from coming, but we can stop it from winning." The flu doesn't care who you are, rich or poor, strong or weak, famous or forgotten. It comes every winter, uninvited, unseen. We fight it every year, and every year, it reminds us our health depends not just on medicine, but on memory, remembering that the danger never really left. The nurse from the beginning walks outside the hospital. Snow still falls. The night is quiet again. She looks up at the dark sky and says softly,